Hello, crafters. This is Suzanne from A Creative Muse, and I am here to introduce you to the More BetterPress Christmas collection. 7 BetterPress plates, some with a coordinating die. Love, 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 love this collection. You've seen some examples from me with the House Mouse Christmas collection. I will link the video here where I use some of the sentiments, but this time I'm going to show you what I did with these goodies within this collection. So love it. My favorite right here. Oh, Jolly Santa. I just love this so much. It's a great image. Really nice traditional pieces that you can watercolor. Also, some bold sentiments that take up a nice amount of real estate on your card. One of my favorites as well. You guys know I love sentiments with a coordinating die. I believe this is 16 sentiments. Yay! Let's get into this video. Let's get started. First up, have you seen a slimline BetterPress project? I haven't seen any. I don't know if this is the first one, but I just had to combine these two press plates together. This is Holly Jolly Santa with that beautiful Santa image. Let me show you. Look how good that Santa image is. And then it comes with the sentiment. Have a holly jolly Christmas. Didn't use it here, but I did use it on a house mouse project. So I'll show you that in a second. Also, all is calm. This is all is calm and bright. 4 inches tall by 3 inches wide. Santa, I'm going to do Santa here. 3 by like 2 7/8, under 3 inches. So cute. Now, when you're working with Santa and you're going to stamp him out with your BetterPress ink, as a matter of fact, Spellbinders has the archival mini ink storage tray too in stock. Really ink up your Santa well. What you're aiming for, see how it's like super dark here? Right there and here. Make sure that whatever color you're using appears solid here. So when you press it through, you won't get like little splotches and all that. But I had a ball with Santa, as you can tell. To combine the sentiment here and Santa's face underneath it, the only cotton card that will work with that will be this big pack of cotton card. 25 sheets, 8.5 by 11. And then I just took a little section this way because this is 8.5 inch wide, okay? And I did stamp it on my favorite porcelain. Came in with my Zig clean color markers. This is my first time doing skin tone, I think, with the watercolor, but I think it turned out great. I did put some gray Zig here, but I did a lot of and just stretch out the corner. See, a little gray here, and then I just stretch it out, kind of still look white. Then in here, I did put a pound of stickles and a half a pound of stickles here, okay? Just for that shine. This little holly, which I brought in after I had so much white going on, that is from Christmas Wonder right here. So I just cut those out for the little center of the berries, and then these little sprigs right here. They work so well, even on his little hat. I don't know if anybody has done BetterPress Slimline. I'm loving it. So you could have a focal image here and then use one of these. Look how bold that sentiment is, and it still works on this card, which I believe is 3.5 inch wide, 8.25 inch tall, slimline size. What I used to cut this panel out with, because I had to press it first, then straighten it out, I used Fluted Classic Slimline, this die for Santa. The outside one, I use this one. Isn't this super cute? And put it on a 110-pound cardstock base. Here, I also used white glitter cardstock just to offer a break from here, because my regular white cardstock doesn't really match the cotton card panel in porcelain. So I thought coming on with a little bit of glitter and shine would be just so much fun. And then I finished it off with these gems from my stash. Yeah, you got to give this whole slimline BetterPress thing a try. I don't know where the idea came from. And I was like, you know what? I want Santa. But instead of having the Holly Jolly Christmas and being this size, I wanted that distance. Now, the Have a Holly Jolly Christmas, here it is. This is on that house mouse stamp. I'll tell you which one it is. Merry and Bright. So you could do this with that and put it on a note card or an A2 card. But I'm loving him at this size. What do you guys think? Love the Santa. Love how the watercolor worked. Thank goodness. You just don't know. I was painting this going, please work, because I can do it with florals. I'm like, skin tones, not so sure. So that's card number 1, combining 2 of these beauties. Holly Jolly Santa, all is calm. Up next, Season's Greetings Evergreen. At first, I was like, oh no, I have this kind of a gray night sky look, but I think it worked out. Once I splattered on the snow, brought it down to a mini slimline size, so you can tell this time with the BetterPress, I'm having more fun with it. Normally, I'll stay at the A2, 5x7. Now I'm like, why not go different sizes and maximize this little image, which is in that size of a mini slimline, 5¼ inch wide, 2½ inch tall. So for this one, I used a die set as well. Precision Layering Mini Slimline A and B. I did the sentiment though with this. It does have this beautiful coordinating sentiment, Season's Greetings, with the coordinating die. Pop that up, cut out the panel, then cut another panel in navy blue. Seeing that I did my sky more evening looking. And at the end, I did splatter. This one I splattered at the end. Normally I splatter before, but this one I splattered at the end just to show it's a really snowy day or night. And then I did put a little bit of stickles here on the bottom, but I didn't like it. With stickles, when it's wet, you can just lift it off. And this is a horizontal top folding card. So you can put money in here. This could be like a money card. So could this one too. Both of these. Slimline is great because then you could lay your bill flat as opposed to folding it in half, then mailing it, and people fill up the envelope. Yeah. These are better that way, so you put a flat bill or a check. So love it. And I love the Season's Greetings. This can be used with any one of these sets as well. Love that. Up next, Poinsettia Corner. Pink here. Did a little bit of stickle in the center. Did a little bit of stickle here on the pine cone. I'm loving how the green turned out. Loving how that little blue. Because of this shade of blue gray, I decided to come in with Spellbinders Partly Cloudy cardstock. That's what you're seeing here. I came in with Spellbinders Double Weight Cotton Card Panel. Love double weight cotton card panel. So you can really feel this. What is also great about the double weight is that when you do watercolor, it almost acts like that resist when you heat emboss, that it traps the water in. It won't bleed as much. I can't describe it. I don't know. I've always said to you guys, if you're curious, get a pack, have fun. And then you'll be like, oh, I see what Suzanne's talking about. This, I believe, is just standard cotton card panel in porcelain, but this is the double weight. Double weight only comes in porcelain, which is the white, A2 and 5x7. But I've really been using the A2. Listen to it. It's almost like a mat board. Fabulous. Take out your 3 shims. Don't run it with your shims. It might not even go through your machine anyway. I wouldn't try it. And it may press all the way through. Because when you look at the back of this, you'll see an impression. So there's a lot of force when you're using the double weight. Then I finished it off with some Crystal Mixed Gems, the bottom part of Crystal Mixed Gems, because I had so much white going on. And then I did use the sentiment Merry Christmas. I think these two work very well together, but you can use this on something else, like I did here with the house mouse. Mistletoe Kiss. But you see how I use the same sentiment? You can use these outside of. You don't always have to keep everything together. I have to remind myself that too. Like, not because it's in here, I mean I can only use it there. I can use it for everything else. But this is a really pretty font as well. My favorite card is this. My second favorite was this. This was done before this, so she was my first favorite, but then Santa came along and said, move over. That's happened. And then this, I ended up liking it afterwards. Like, I was really thinking, oh, I'm getting lost with this. My next favorite, Magic of Christmas Frame. Do I have to say I love this so much? This also is double weight cotton card panel, so it still has the hills and valleys. Notice that everything is all nice and contained. In the center, this part, I could have lined up the die here, but I didn't. So what I did, it does work, thank goodness, but I figured it would, because I know the Spellbinders elf. I need to have an image of an elf to show here. The Spellbinders elf made sure that in here matches Essential Arches. One of these smaller ones. One fits on the outside line of this. So if you don't want to have the black here, you could use that die. But I like the outline, so I came in with the next size down, which cut the sentiment once I had pressed it. This is double weight. This is just regular weight cotton card panel in porcelain as well. Love. And the sentiment. You guys saw this from me before. House mouse again. I love the friends and family. That's the family. And I love it here in this set. So use your BetterPress within BetterPress and then play with it beyond. That stamp is the hold on stamp, okay? So super cute, but I'm so happy that this works. And you could change it up. Like if you do cut it out, let's say you wanted to ink the edge with your distress ink. I could have inked the edge as well. To frame it, because I had so much white space, you guys should know by now what I came in to frame it with, but I'll tell you anyway. Precision layering, A2, A, and B. 16 dies, tell you, love this set, 16 each. So I made a frame. Not too wide, not too thin. In a recent video with the BetterPress Fall Collection, I showed you this example. See how the frame is thicker here? If I had made this thick, I think it would have cut into my leaves. So I just use a die that goes more out to the A2. And set A will have your A2. If your budget can't do both, then just get set A. Set A will give you the 16 dies, and it will also give you the true A2. This is going to give you 1/8 of an inch less, okay? But I did a thicker frame here. This time I did a thinner frame. Notice how these two also work with those coordinating essential layering dies. Love that as well. Notched corner and essential arches. Love. This time I went the brown colorway. This brown picks up that. This is Spellbinders Timber, and I finished it off with some red gems. Love, 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 love. This is like a classic traditional card, but I'm so loving it. And crafters, no bulk. Even with the gem on, no bulk. You could put this in an envelope and it would just be regular postage. There isn't much thickness to it, including the slim line as well that I did. Up next, Oh Come Let Us Adore Him. I actually only have 2 versions featuring my new release. So here is Oh Come Let Us Adore Him. This is a 5x7 cotton card panel in porcelain. This is a A2 cotton card panel in bisque. And I used from my collection, which releases on the 10th, Build a Wreath die set and the Christmas wreath add-on. That's where you're seeing the poinsettias. This floral, that's from the garden wreath add-on. This was my first try. Not my favorite. I did a thing with the twig and the poinsettias. I can't get enough of these poinsettias. I'm telling you, I love the poinsettia. Then on this one, I came in with that swag because I had more room to play. Finished it off again with some red gems. And here is the Oh Come Let Us Adore Him. Because of how that O and that top of that H lines up, if you line it up that way, it's going to be lean. You want to have it straight? Go with Let Us. Right there in the center. That will give you the dead center, and that will also give you lining it up straight. You can eyeball that one better than trying to go from here and down here. Because the script, that falls lower. This goes a little bit higher than that. So if you tilt it and have this straight, then it's going to be tilted. Am I making sense, guys? I hope so. But this, fabulous, fabulous. Yes, take this idea. Make a nice wreath. You could just do this, but then, you know, the poinsettias, oh, love, love, love. So that is Oh Come Let Us Adore Him. It's called Let Us Adore Him. 2 cards. And I'm loving the brushed gold poinsettia. You'll see this from me again because, ooh, I did not know brushed gold would be so nice. Also, brushed gold here with the twig. You're going to be seeing that too. Pretty, pretty. I'm telling you. And you can make the twig into a full wreath. And you can also break it down like this. I could have done twig in here too. I wanted to do the greenery for this one. And I have it on black card based. So this is a 1/4 inch over 5x7, okay? So super pretty. Roughly 4.5 inch tall by 3 inches wide. I have not even read the comments yet from my World Card Making Day video. I think I'm a little nervous to read it. I don't know why. I'm just freaking myself out. I know I shouldn't, but I am. But anyway. So you'll be seeing me again on Tuesday with that tutorial. Maybe you guys would be interested in seeing how to do this because this was not hard to make at all. I think a recipient would love to get a card like this. They'd be like, ooh, wow, put it up on the mantle type card. Last is Marian Bright sentiment strips where you press this 16 sentiments and you cut it all one time. I so love these because then you can get into this factory mode of just pressing a bunch and then cutting it. I showed you on the large die of the month. I'll put the name here. I can't remember what it is, but I did use it here. This easel card. Delivering warm hugs from our house to yours. That's in here. Okay. So super pretty. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, crafters. This is an addition to the BetterPress Christmas collection. Remember, there was a previous version released back in July. The bird and all this goodness. I will put a link for that collection as well. These are 7 additional BetterPress plates. These are just great too. Yeah, it just is fabulous. And this, I love these bold sentiments for using them with another BetterPress image, with your die cuts. I could have also done a full wreath around this as well. Alrighty, crafters, everything will be detailed and linked below. A lot of goodness here. And these sentiments, a lot of them can be used within this collection and outside of the collection. Just another winning BetterPress collection. More BetterPress Christmas. Yeah. So good. Alrighty, crafters, until the next video. Stay crafty, my friends. I'll see you guys on Tuesday for my tutorial for the beautiful wreath collection. Bye.